In other news today, the Delhi High Court is all set to pronounce its verdict in the case regarding the disqualification of 20 Aam Aadmi Party MLAs today. The judgment will be delivered by a bench of Justices Sanjeev Khanna and Chandir Shekhar. If the Delhi High Court upholds the disqualification of the MLAs, it would necessitate by-elections in 20 out of the 70 seats in the Delhi Assembly. The Aam Aadmi Party currently has 66 members in the Assembly. MLAs had approached court challenging their disqualification for holding offices of profit. Milan Sharma joining me on the phone line. Milan, this is a huge crisis for the Aam Aadmi Party, for the Delhi government, because it could disintegrate the Aam Aadmi Party really if this disqualification is upheld. What exactly is at stake? What time is the verdict expected?
Well, absolutely. The verdict is expected in the first half of the day, and as we know that 20 of the Aam Aadmi Party MLAs had moved High Court, disqualified on the 23rd of January against the presidential order that disqualified them from holding office of profit as parliamentary secretaries under the Delhi government. And at that point of time, the single judge bench of the High Court had directed the Election Commission to maintain a status quo on the disqualification by withholding the announcement of the by-poll dates for the Delhi Assembly, and which will become vacant on account of the disqualification. While judgment is awaited in the Delhi High Court in the first half of the day, it will be extremely crucial for the AAP-led Delhi government to see how they are going to evade or wade through this crisis, because certainly this will call for a by-poll election in the national capital.
Absolutely, Milan. And Aam Aadmi Party has been arguing that the positions that these individuals held, these MLAs held, did not have pecuniary benefits. They did not, in fact, they also claim that such processes were followed in other states. And the most important allegation, Milan, which you've heard repeatedly, is that the Election Commission has acted in a partisan manner. Now, what are the counter-arguments? How strong is the case against Aam Aadmi Party really?
Well, absolutely there, the senior advocates that had argued for the MLAs had challenged their disqualification on the basic ground that, there was violation of principles of natural justice. That was the first point. And also it further argued that the post of the parliamentary secretary could not be considered as an office of profit, as there was no element of profit and benefit attached to it. These were the pertinent arguments that were given to challenge, the disqualification there. They also said this post was similar to that of an intern to a minister. However, the Election Commission had also said that, it is a benefit that these people are getting. They get a house, they get certain benefits that are given to ministerial candidates, people holding cabinets. And this is why it was not sufficient to prove that, these MLAs should not be disqualified, as they were using these benefits at that point of time. So we'll have to wait and see what the Delhi High Court will be ordering on the same.
The decision has been pending since 28th of February. This is going to be a huge development today. We will watch it very closely. Milan, thanks for updating us with all the latest.